Okay, so this date dimension date functions are very much used in our Power BI data model and everything. So we will see now how the date functions be used. We have already completed the text function and logical function, and I will go to the data. Same data set. I will take it, sample superstore itself. So we can get any data source. So here just we are seeing only against the date column how the tables are loaded, that we will see now. Okay, so we can connect all the data and go to transform data. Since the header is not taking correctly, we are going for the transform data. So this one is looking correct, but the people will make and returns will make. Okay, so then we will apply and close. Then the data will be loaded, right? So we can connect with the employees table as well. Okay, just I have taken. So a lot of functions are available in our Power BI for date and date column. So we will take first one. In our previous session, we have seen the calendar auto, right? Calendar auto we have seen. Now we will take the calendar function. The calendar also we have seen. So from this calendar we will take it. Okay. So if you look at here, date and time functions, so a lot of functions are available. So calendar functions, it returns. So calendar and calendar auto both will return a table only. Okay. So it will return a table with a single column named date. So that contains a continuous set of dates. Okay. So you can go for, first we can go to new table. So we can go to data here. So we can go to the data view. So here, if you look at here, table tools. So here you can see the table tools. You can go to new table. So here just we are clicking on the new table. New table will be created. So like this. Okay, here I'm just making like, so date dimension, date dim. Okay, so custom customer dim. Okay, like different dimension tables are there. Here I'm taking date dim. Okay, just I'm creating the date dim. I can go for calendar function. So we can make the calendar. So if you look at calendar, it will ask start date and end date. So what is the start date we want? So in order to give the start date, we have to make a date of, so you have to give date, first year, month, day. So I can take from 2015 year, month 01/01 date. Just I'm taking that start date. End date I can go for 25. So again date of 2025 year, month for 12/31st, December 31st. Just I'm creating like this. Okay, if you click on enter, this will be created as one column. Okay, one column will be created. If you want to change this, you can change. But before changing it, if you look at here I'm going with orders here. So you can see here orders date, right? Order date. We can able to see the order hierarchy, year, quarter, month, day. So all the hierarchy, it is available. Hierarchy is available. But I'm going to make, so I do not want this year, quarter, month, day. I want to create a separate year, month, quarter. Just I'm going to the date here. If you want only date, we can make, instead of date and time, we can change it to date only. Even you can change the date and time format. Here I can change the date and time format, MMDDYY. So whatever the format we want, we can take it. So this is the date dim, right? So this is the date dim. If you look at here, I have the date dim. So if you right click on this, you can see here, if you right click on this table, you can see one option called mark as date table. If you're going to mark as date table, so this will be taken as date table. Okay, so it will ask what is the column. So I'm just mentioning that date column. Okay, so date column. I'm just marking this as date table. So why we are marking like date table, right? If you mark this date table, and if you go to the data model, so here I'm joining the order date with the date. So where is that order date? So here I'm going to the order date. Here I'm going to take order date with the date column. So this is also order date. So this is also date. Just I'm connecting it, whichever the date we are having it, just I'm connecting it. It will make order date and date column as the join column. Okay, so if you make like this, then you cannot find any hierarchy here. If you look at here, so are you finding any hierarchy now? The date column? No. So now the hierarchy, it will be removed. So whenever you are joining with a date table, right? A column with the date table, the hierarchy will be removed now. So you can see here the hierarchy has been removed, and this is what you are saying here. Okay, I can take order ID from here, order ID from here. So this also I will make one connections, order ID, click on OK. Okay, so that's what any date table, any date column is linked with the date table, then this particular table will lose the hierarchy. Okay, whichever the table you are connecting, it will lose the hierarchy. Okay, so I want to create some date and date or year or month or that particular column. So just I want to create it all this value. So I have to use what is date. Just we have used to date, and we will go for the date differences, date value, day, and all this we will check it. What is this? Just I'm going here. I'm going to the data. So here, I want to create a new column. Just click on new column. So from the date, I want to take only year part. So I can take the year part alone, year of date. And how can I take the year? Simply year function. So we have year function and simply a date. So this date, I'm taking this date. So if you click on the date, so you'll be having a dim date, right? So you can close it and enter from the date column. It will take only year. You can ask me the question. So if we haven't create this particular table, already the year, month, quarter, and everything is there in our date hierarchy itself. Why we have created like this, right? See there we have only year, month, quarter, and day. But here, whatever the way we want, we can create it. Okay, quarter, we can create the day, month, weekday, week number. So all this we can create it here. Okay, that's what. See, whatever you want to do manipulations on the date, so you can create by using this date columns. Okay, here. So just I have created the year. You can go to the view here. If you take the year, so if you take the sales value, just I'm taking the sales value. Just to drag and drop the sales value. You can see the sales value now. So this will show you the sales value. Look at here, sales value 2.3 million, right? 2.30 million. So now I want to know what is the year-wise sales. Just I'm taking one more view, going with the line chart. So year-wise sales. So just I'm taking the year. From here, I'm taking the year. So year into axis. So year will be created and sales into value. I want to take sales. If you look at here, so this is what it will create. But here we will not able to see any hierarchy. So only to 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. 4 years of data we are seeing here. Okay. If you enable the data label, then you can able to see the data label also. So you can see here, this is what you can able to find the view. Okay, the view. So now I will create the other view, like, so this is what I can create. So this is already available. Then how can I create a quarter? Here we have created. Then how can I create a quarter? So I'm going to the new column. So create here, new column. So this one I'm going to create a quarter. So how to create it? So you can keep the cursor here. So you can make quarter here. So again, this is the quarter number only it will give you. So I can make quarter number, and I can make this is quarter. Okay. So here a lot of functions are available. We will see one by one. So quarter and date. So you can make this date column. So remember, date column we have to take from here. Okay. Date, and it is showing that returns a number from 1. Okay, 1 means it's a January to March. 4 means it's October to December, representing this the quarter. Okay, just you can make it like this, and then it will give you the quarter number. Only quarter number it will give you.
Like, is there any reason like we are creating a separate table?
Yeah. This table is a date dimension table. So this table will have all the data like quarter number, week number, okay, weekday. So everything we can create. But that's what I told, right? If you go to the date hierarchy, whatever we have seen that date
I mean,
hierarchy, right?
in the table itself, we can create these columns, right, based on that order ID.
Okay, here you are saying this
Yeah.
table. Yeah, that's what. See, instead of creating all the columns here, we are creating dimension table separately, separate table.
I'm
Normally, that is
asking, is
what we
there
will have the data
any
model.
reason like
Normally,
performance
that's what we
related?
will have the data model will be there in our real-time project also. See here, all the functions, we can have one simple functions, okay, like this also we can have it, date functions. So here, I'll show you. So whatever we are creating manually one by one, right? So instead of that, we have all the functions with only one column. So that is also possible. This we have, okay, one functions, we can have it here. So if you take all this date table, Control C, and if you are creating one table, right? So it will create, say normally this is what we will create, but just I'm telling you how to create a separate table manually that, so this is what we are creating. So I'm going to the, so new table. If you look at here, I'm pasting here. So all the functions we are written here. Okay. So if you look at here, okay. So here, so minimum of date, we can give one values here. So it is taking minimum date from this value. So which table we can go for orders table, order date. Just I'm removing. So there from all the columns will be there. All the columns will be there like in the order table. But here we are creating a separate table with all this data. Okay. Like a date, year, month. Okay. Year, month number. Like you can use month. Okay. What is the chart long? See all this you can create like this. Okay, so that's what, instead of having this query, just I'm taking that all the queries separately. So you should know what is this format under, right? So just what I'm creating it. So if you look at here, just it has been created with all the values. So you look at here. So this is the minimum order date it is taking from our table, from orders table. If you look at here, this is the minimum orders date. So what is the date as integer? So it is giving in this format, year, month number, year and month number, then year and month, then month short, month long, week number, weekday short, right? Weekday short means Sunday. So this one we have to change it like weekday short, DD. We have to make so 3D only, not 4D. Here 3D only. So here it will change, like weekday short, it will change. Okay, it has changed. Now quarter and year of the quarter. Just we have taken. See all these functions, all these are date dimension. Separately we will maintain in one table, not with the date column table. So any order date column, that's what I have explained. Here any date column will not have all this data. Do we have any week number in this? No. And also you should not add a column here like a week number. So it's a common for all the data model. So that's what we will have the date dimension separately. So we will create this dimension modeling in our Power BI. So normally this function will be there. We can copy this, or it is common for entire project. Like you can copy everything, you can create a date dimension model. So like this we will create separate date dimension. We are creating it without disturbing the existing table. So this is order table, right? So only order date we will be having it, the date column, but we are not creating any date dimension column in this table. So if you want to say, for an example, I do not want to create a separate table. I want to have only week number I need for this particular model. So why should I create the date dimension, right? So normally date dimension is the common for project. So we will create it like this only. If you do not want, just I need week number only. So you can use the same formula over there and we can create it here also.
Yeah, got it, Chandra.
Yeah. Okay. It's up to the data, how the framework they have defined it. That's what we will create. Okay. So I will go to the dimension table now. So this is what, see, just instead of all this one simple formula. So this is the formula, just I'm creating it. So we have seen the year and the quarter number. So just here, I'm going for the quarter number. So quarter means it will give you the quarter number only. If you look at here, so what is the quarter number? It's giving you Q3, right? So Q will be concatenated. See here, Q will be concatenated. That's what it will give you the quarter number. Q has been concatenated with this one. That's what I will do. I will tell you how to do it. So if you know the separately, then only, so if you are going for any project, you will get clear idea. Okay. So this is the quarter number. If you look at here, this is all January. So quarter number we have, how many quarters are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4 should be there, right? So 4 quarters values are there. Okay. So now I will create like one more column. Here I'm just creating it, new column. Here, what is the quarter number? So with this, I'm going to make it like a quarter. So quarter name, quarter underscore name. So just I'm creating one more column like so QTR. Okay. Quarter space. So this one, I can make it like a hard-coded value. Hard-coded value. Okay, quarter. And I can go with the concatenation. So concatenation function. So this is what we will do, right? Then quarter number. So this one, I'm just concatenating it. And if you click on enter, so it will give you QTR1, QTR2. So all this is quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, all this. So this is manually we have created. So that is what we can use it. Okay. So what is the quarter we are having the sales value? So you can go here. So what is the quarter value sales? So I want to take Q1, Q2, Q3 and all. Normally, if Power BI, how it will take the Q and all, it will take the Q based on the country like US. Okay. Like a Jan to March, it will take like Q1, right? But I want to take April, May, June as Q1 for India, right? Or UK. So how can I make it? So that's what we have to do a formula. Okay, it will not give you that. It will not give you that direct date column. So this is what it will give you. I want to go for, this is yearly sales, right? So instead of here, I can go for table. So it will give you the yearly sales. Okay, yearly sales. So what is the yearly sales? So this is what you can see the yearly sales. Okay, so I want to make yearly sales here. So I want to know the quarterly sales also. So you can just drag and drop the quarter also here. So you can take the quarter name. So year and quarter name also you can take. Then if you look at here, year and quarter, so all this you are seeing it. So I want to order based on the quarter name, right? If you look at here, I want to make order based on the, I think it's very small font. Okay, if you look at here, so how it is ordering? It is ordering based on this value, right? So I want to order based on this Q1, Q2, Q3. So Q1, Q2, Q3. If it is not ordering, see here, it is not ordering here. Like, so if I'm going to make year, then it is not ordering correctly. Then you'll be having the functions. Okay, if you go to the date, so you can see the columns here. Okay, columns here. You can use the column by using the sort by. Sort by this column, you have to make sort by based on the quarter number. So you can use the quarter number. It will sort. This is already sorted in this number only. So then if you go to the data view, it will be correctly ordered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, all this. Okay. And I can go to the next column. It's like a month. The same way I can create a month number. And I will create quickly so that, so here we will be having the month number. The same way here also, month number will be having it. And what is the month? You can go for month of date. So date is date here. So you can take the order date. You can take month. So it will give you the month number. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that only. But I want month name. So how can I make month name? So month will give you only the month number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Q1, 2, 3, 4 like this it is giving you. But I want month name. So you can go to new column. So in this new column, I can make month name. Okay, if you look at here, I'm going for month underscore name. So month name I can use the function called format. So you remember we have seen already the format function. So you can make what is the value here? So value is this one, date, and I want the month name 4M. Okay, 4M means it will give you all the month like January, February, March, all this. So month short, so you can give like this, Jan, Feb, March. So can I make 2? So can I make 2M? So like this, yes, it's a MM. So 01, 02, 03. But I will go for 3M. So like this. And then if you go to the value here, if you go to the order, if you go and check what is this is the year, this is the quarter, and I want to know the month name also. So I can take month name here after the quarter. So you can drag and drop month name here. So it will create a view. If you look at here, so 2018, then quarter 1, then month name, it is creating based on the order, like ascending order on it's taking like a text column, right? It's taking like a text column, then you are making like February, March. Then, so if you are finding like this order, but I want to make order based on the month, like Jan, Feb, March, then April, May, June, like that I want to order it. Then the same way how we have did it. So here you can go for the month name. You can start by the month number. So you can make month number. Then so any views in our real time also, you can go and check here. So it will become like January, February, March. Okay, in real time also, we are making like year, quarter, and month and everything in a single view. So this is what you have to make it. Okay, this is what you have to make. You look at here, all this. So here I want to select some year alone. Then based on the year, it should be selected. So you know right already, if you are selecting the year, you can take the one more view. So if I'm going to choose one more view here, table. So I want to take year alone, then take the year alone. So I want to select only for 2015. So why 2015 here? That's what we have taken, right? So from 2015 to 2025 we have taken. I want to know only for 2020. So if you select 2020 here, the data will automatically change for 2020. So you can see here 2020 alone, the yearly monthly sales you can able to see here, right? So you can give the control to the user. So user will select it. Based on that, it will give you the data. So this one normal only, but how to do it? This is the way we will do it. Okay, so now I will go to the date one. So this is what month name we have created. So you can go for a day also. So what is day? So I will create a new column. I will go for day. So day of, so date. So I can go for date dim. So date underscore dim, this particular date. So what is the day of this one? So you can see here, it will give you day means 1 to 31 or 30, it will give you, right? 31. So January 31, then February. So what is the date? 28 giving in this particular date. So this is what the date will give you the date. So I want to go for weekday. So this is day wise. Day I have taken separately. I want to go for weekday. So what is the weekday? So like 1 to 7. So you remember we have taken previously that weekday, right? The same way here also we can take separately like weekday of. So these are all the functions we can use it. See here date functions. So date dim we can use order date dim of date. So if you are giving return type is like a 1, 2, 3. You have 1, 2, 3 like this. So what is 1? So 1 is nothing but Sunday. Then 7 is nothing but Saturday. So from which day I have to start a week. So normally by default Sunday will be taken as start of the week. So if you are giving 1, it will take it, or if you don't give, that is what it will take optional. So this is optional one. You want to take Monday as start of the week, then you can go for 2 here. Okay, it will create. See, this is what this will not be there. This will not be there in our. So what is the start day of the week that we have to give, and here only we can able to give. It's a separate table we are creating. Here also we can create, but by using the formula only you can able to give. That's what we need to take it. Okay, weekday here, but I want week name. Okay, whether it is Sunday or Monday, all this, then I have to go for week name. So can I get directly week name? So we can go for new column. So here you can use the format option. So week name, weekday name. So what is the weekday name? You can use format. So value. So values, this value we have to take, right? Date, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take this way. So if you take the date, so it will give you weekday like this. Thursday. So 1 is Sunday, 2 is Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, like this it will give you. So if you are changing here, right? Like instead of 1, you can change it like 2. Whether this will change, if you look at here, 5 is Thursday. So this is start of the week. Now 5 is Friday. So why? We are starting from Monday. Okay, Monday is the one. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday will give you like 6. Sunday will give you like 7. If the customer is saying that, okay, start of the week, make it like Monday, then this is what we have to make. Okay, create a formula. Okay, instead of here, if you are using only 3, then it will give you like this short form. Okay, short form. So weekday name. So I want to know weekday wise sales. So Sunday, Monday, all this. So you know, right, already weekday we can take. So I will go for one more new view. I can take some column chart, clustered column chart. So weekday I have created. So here I'm maintaining a separate table. That's all. So I can take weekday name, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all this. I want to know the sales value. Just I can take the sales value here. So it will give you the sales value. You can see here Saturday and Sunday and all this. So you remember when we are taking the if functions, we have taken weekend sales, weekday sales, right? The if function we have seen, the logical function. So if the day is starting from 1 and 7, that's a weekend. We made it like if this one, format of this one is 1 and 7, then we are making like weekend, then weekday. That's what you can see this value under. Okay. Okay. So now I will go to so I want to know the week number. So first week, second week, third week, all this. So week number is nothing but, say for an example, this is January, right? So Thursday, okay, I will make this one as 1 itself. So starting from Sunday, if you look at here, so this is 1 week, right? So this is 1 week. This Thursday, Friday, Saturday is 1 week. Then second Sunday to, so this is 1 week. So this is 1 week, right? So Thursday, Friday, then this is another week. This is another week. Second week. Then this is week number 3. So I want to create So how the week is performing. So week number 1, week number 2, all this. So this is not, you cannot take directly. So I can go with the new column. So what is the week number? I can go for week number. So I can go for week number for the year. I can go for week number as a column. Okay. Week number, date and return type. So date, I will take the date column same way. So here also you can make week starting from Monday to this one. So how it will give you week number 1. See, if you look at here, week number Thursday, Friday, Saturday, week number 1, then Sunday to then on week number 2. So like this, how many weeks are there in a year? So it will give you all the weeks, 53 weeks, right? Normally it will give you that. So all the weeks here. Okay. So normally this is what it will give you, week number. So I want to know week number name for the year. So what is the week number for the year? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can here itself, you can concatenate the same column also. You can concatenate. So you can go for week number or week name. You can go for, just I can concatenate week. So this is what we have created, right? So you can click on this one. It will give you week number 1, week number 2, week number 3, all this. So I want to know week wise sales. Then I can take the week number from here, right? So I can take the week number, week name here. Just take and drag and drop week name. So week number 1, 2, 3, 4, like this it is creating. Then weekly sales value. So look at here, this is what it will give you, the weekly sales. But it is not, again, it is not giving the week number, right? Correctly, it is not giving. Then how do I order? So can I order like this? So it is not ordering. So how can I order? You have to go with the date column. So here you can choose the week name. So go to sort by week number year. Okay. So week number year. Then if you go to the view, it will be sorted. So week 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So definitely this and all we will use in our real-time project. So week-wise sales also, we will create it year on year, week on week, right? Month on month, quarter on quarter, how the sales, how the differ. So everything, whenever we want to create, so definitely you have to calculate like this only. And also order by.
Chandra, one question in the date table, you're marking that sort column for particular field, right? I mean, particular column. So can you do it for only one column or for your multiple column, right? First, I need to sort based on one column, then second, I need to sort based on another column. Can you give like that, or always
No,
it
it
should
will
be?
automatically create. See, if you are creating, say for an example, I want to make Q number. Okay. So Q, I want to take it. Then if you want to take the quarter number, right? Quarter name. So you are taking the quarter number top of this. If it is not creating quarter 1 and quarter 2 and all, it will automatically create here. Look at here. It's automatically creating since it's the week number, right? So Q1, Q2, Q3, it's
So it
creating like
automatically
this.
we give sort on week column. Other fields also sorted based
Automatically
on that.
sort. It will sort. See, if it
Okay.
is a week is coming from date column only, right? So date column. So this quarter also it's coming from the date column, right? So we have created, remember this date column, that order date. So this date column only we are making like as all this columns, right? All the column we are deriving it from the date column only. So since this is 1, 2, 3, 4, so definitely it should also the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, all this. See here, I'm going to take the year column. So now I'm taking the year column or order date. Order date also you can take, no issues. See order date column also you can take only year part. See here, where is the year? Year part I'm going to take. So automatically it will do the order by. So if you look at here, so now I will go with, since we have week 1, week 2, week 3, all this. So you can go for order by on the year. Look at here, order by on the year 2018 Q1, then week number 1, 2, 3, 4, up to how many weeks? we have 53 weeks here, right? After that 2019, that's what it will select. Since before that, only, see, if you do not have this year column, since I have only 1 year, 1 week, it is taking like this, right? Week 1, week 2, week 3, all this. Q1, week 1. So what is the one? 16, I think it's a million, right? Okay, 16K. But if I take the year, so what is happening here? If it is taking the year, sorry, year here, it will go for the year wise, right? So you can go for year wise. 2018, week 1. So previously we were seeing this week 1, this week 1, this week 1. All the week has been summed up. But now you are seeing this separate based on the year. So yearly, quarterly, then we are seeing the weekly. You have to order like this only.
For this, Chanda, right? We sort based on all the columns, right? One by one. That's what it came like.
Yeah, correct. So first hierarchy is year. Okay, that's what I have taken here. Then whenever we are going for the week name, I have to order based on the week number. So this is concatenated one, right? So it doesn't know that which is the order. So Power BI doesn't know that, okay, this is a date. This is not numeric column. So this is like a character column, the string one. So how it will make an order. So that's what we have taken this column. Go and order based on the week number. So go and order this column based on the week number. This one. That's what we have taken from here. Sort by column, week number. You can ask me that, okay, do we need to have week number? Yes, definitely you should have the week number. Without that, you cannot make.
Also, Chanda, one thing. Here we are creating this specific this date dimension, right? Based on the order date.
Yeah.
Not
order date, not order date. So we have created from some values from 2015 to 2025.
Yes, but that date, right? That is taking order date only, right? I mean, not maybe in order date there can be values from before 2015. It's not taking, but after 2015, it's only taking the order date column, right?
Yeah, we have joined here. Yes, that's what we have joined here. So orders, order date, right? Orders into order date. So since we have joined, this is date dimension. Normally, this date dimension, we will create one time for the project, entire project. Okay. You can copy that code like this, and then you will create like this.
No, so what I'm saying is it's for,
we will create.
Yeah, order date, right? So if we have multiple dates, right, we have to create separate date dimension table for each and every date.
No. It's only one time we have to. So whichever the column we have, just to connect it. That's all.
Okay, we can connect multiple date also, right? With
yeah. But normally that we will not
the dimension table.
So here order date and the date column, if it is connected, no need to connect with any other column. No need to connect with any other
I think Arnav question is, I mean, in the
table,
I
got it. So here we have
order
the shipment date. So here we have the shipment date. Do we need to connect it? No. No need to connect.
So even we can, if we any another table having the date, that also we can connect with this, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir. That's what we are creating commonly.
Yeah, that's
here we have another table like return dates or something. So you can connect it here.
Yeah, okay.
So this is called,
that is what Arnav is trying to ask, because
confirmed dimension. This is called a confirmed
dimension based on order ID. If you have multiple dates, then do you need to create separate tables?
So in a single table, no need to connect it. Separate table, we can connect it. That's what it's a confirmed dimensions. It's a single dimension table can connect with multiple dimension tables for the calculations.
Okay.
Based on that date, it will give you the data here. So whatever the date, minimum date, maximum date we have. So you remember here we have taken the maximum date, minimum date, right? We have taken one date table. So here I have taken maximum of minimum of date from order date only. Maximum date I'm going with this one. If I'm not going, then you can make like maximum date. Minimum date is 2015. Maximum date is 2030 or 20, you can have 2100 also. After 100 years, 200 years, you can create a value and keep it like this. Okay, but whatever the data model we have, from the date we are taking. So instead of wasting the memory, just we are taking the minimum date, maximum date. That's all. So here also we can just simply create a date column. So how can I create a date column? I can go for only date column. Here I'm just creating new column. I want to create a date column. Simply I want to create a date. So I'm going with date 1. So you can use function called date. So first year. So what is the year? We have already created like year, right? So year part. You can give a hard-coded value also, 2021. Then month 12. Then date. So that is also give. So if you are giving like this, what will happen? So it is a hard-coded value. It will be taken for all the records, same value. So like this, right? So I can go for, instead of 2021, I can go for year. What is the year? So we have already created the year here, right? Year we have created. So year we have created, I can take the year. And month also we have created here. Month name or month number. We can have this month number. And this is the date, day column, right? So day we have created. So this is day. If you look at here, then instead of hard-coded value, we will give one date columns. Date column like this. If I want only date, so this is what the date column we are getting it. So this is the way also. After that you can create it. So if you want only date, you can change it. Date. So this is what normally we will create the data dimensions. We do have some other calculations also, like what is date differences, date add, how many dates, month on month, year on year, week on week sales. So that we will take it in the next session. Okay. So this is simply like one date dimensions we have created, and we will take some functions like a date differences. So what is date difference? How many, something like, I want to know if I'm giving the date of birth, I want to know what is the age, something like that. So number of days, number of years. So all this I want to find out. Then I have to go with the date difference functions, date add functions. That we will take it in the next session. Okay, just to practice it, the date column. So we are seeing one by one now. Then after that, we will take some one scenario. For that scenario, we will use all the functions like text function. We will use some date functions, logical function, everything we will use in one single one. Then we will come to know, okay, how to create a logic. Okay, we will derive it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, DAX formula. So you can make it like first functions. Functions we have to know all the functions one by one. So then only we can able to create some logic. So that logical, by combining all the functions, we will take it after the functions cut over. Then once we have created a dashboard, how to publish it, I will tell you after that. Okay. So then we will continue tomorrow. Continue with the state function. We will complete date and we will complete that date and time intelligent function. Then we'll go for something like a filter functions, all this. Yeah, thank you all. Then we'll meet tomorrow.